Hi hermits of YouTube, it's your Van Harley. We're back with a brand new episode today, and this time we are finally getting into 3.5 and starting with the Archon quest, where we get to see Dainsleif again. I am super excited to see the sussy Khanrian we all love. I wonder what kind of lore he'll bring this time, so let's get right on into it.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
Nice.
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
Paimon, right to the point.
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
Oh, I want to see the
He was a
dog.
crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well,
What?
we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Her eyes there. They've been doing some really funny stuff with Paimon's animation and also her voice direction as well. Great. Well, let me see this letter.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
I love cheese. White bitches love
Emma wants
cheese.
to have a look too.
It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. What kind of official business is that? Lately, I've been stopping by Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side, and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then, and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in
Great
Sumeru.
fraud.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Yep. Yeah, I can't say I'm hugely surprised.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky.
Hi, Aku, how are
Do you
you?
think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Well, no harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with him.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
What official business? That's what I'm wondering. As a Knight of Favonius. Now, what I'm thinking is, how the fuck are we pronouncing this quest? Is it caribert? Is it caribert?
This was a first for me. It's a good thing luck was on my side.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Well, hopefully they'll say the name in the quest. Okay, Hoot Tower, calm down. Hopefully they'll say the name in the quest, we'll find out.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
As far as an alcoholic.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here.
Unicorn eel.
I half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
If you say so.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Alright, simp. You terrified? I don't buy it.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru
Thinks
spices
he's
are
drinking a
famous
tavern
the
pie, but
world
it's not
over,
complex.
and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and
Foremost
see if it is
expert.
as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Hi, Vaughn.
That does sound
Seems
like
true.
a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
I did research.
Using your job
Uh-huh.
to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before?
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
Sus. Sussy man.
Hmm.
And do continue.
Paimon knows his shit.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Well, it's what I had in mind, so fucking spill, bitch. How oversized these chairs are. That is a very good point. Oh, I can't change the camera angle. Yeah. I mean, they're benches, but yeah. Why is he, like, sat right on the fucking edge? Does his arse not hurt? You don't have to go into great detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery
See?
had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Okay, so that's confirmation that it definitely is near Sumeru. Interesting. Because that's what we suspected, but we didn't have confirmation for sure. Canria.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing.
Sandy.
Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear.
See, it's like a long
It was a short-lived
table.
adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Speaking of Canria, how much do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Dainsliff!
My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things.
Such as?
This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
He just sits down, he's like, hello! He's like, you were talking about Canria? I'm listening.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsliff?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on
He
listening
knew.
in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsliff, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
What? They already just dropped a massive lore bomb? Are you kidding me? That's a huge bomb drop. What the fuck? The Abyss Order?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes.
Yeah, they all have like
You're
the little
a
like
pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
they all have like the little diamond in their eyes.
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
I don't think so.
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid
Okay,
that
now
as
he avoided
someone
the
from
question. Hold
Mondstadt,
on.
I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
He sort of talked around it, but I guess.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a
Okay.
spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
Bye, I guess.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
I think Dainsleif is probably quite sus of him, considering.
You don't really trust him, do you?
Yeah.
Dean? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions.
But he's probably sus
But
of him
can
because
a person
his
truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
I thought my sibling was the founder.
Brother, their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
So what do you plan to do here in Sumeru?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Not a fucking chance.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan.
Oh.
We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
It's been a while, okay? You've got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I
Oh,
suddenly
he was
remembered
recovering.
something.
Interesting.
Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
So that was already a thing several centuries ago?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So his condition can
You're
improve,
going to the place that he mentioned back then.
as well as deteriorate.
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Are you concerned about the Abyss Order?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Love that. After Dane finishes his drink, he prepared to travel to Avidya Forest. This is an interesting spot for this to be at. Why here?
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
Is this gonna tie in all with the R&R
What
stuff?
about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here.
This belongs to the Aranara.
It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Interesting. But yeah, so I don't know if maybe you don't need to have done any of the Aranara quests to do this, but this is like an Aranara house, I think. Or maybe it's not actually. Oh no, it's not. I'm just dumb. It's fine. I thought this was an Aranara house. Yeah, this is a human house, not an Aranara house. Ignore me. Oh, it has a cute little door. Wait. Oh. If you move away, it recloses. No, an Aranara. Interesting.
So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty. Paimon bets no one's lived here in years.
Investigate carefully. We mustn't miss a single detail.
So why does his intel lead him here again? He just remembered stuff when he was traveling with our
This
sibling?
bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable.
Looks pretty light to me.
Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Oh, it's okay.
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl?
Got weed in it.
Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
You sure are going places with your paranoia.
Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box?
It's just a regular mirror.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret. Especially after Dane talked this place up.
It's been many, many years. Things have probably changed a lot.
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here.
But like,
But we'll exhaust
hundreds of
ourselves
years
if we
ago.
search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
okay. Me, Genshin Impact? Yeah. Honestly, mood. Oh, hello.
monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old.
He's more than 500
For
years.
someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Oh, there's more? Okay.
Game's up. Thumbs over.
The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Flee! Grant us your blood.
Oh my god, why? Where is it? What? Oh, it's frozen up there. What's Sounds good. I hope
I
you have a
doubt
good
that the
night.
appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that.
They're just random slimes.
Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
Why don't we come too?
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Okie dokie.
Huh?
You and Paimon make a fire, and before you know it, night sets in.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Thanks, Paimon. Well, freeloading comes more naturally to you than most.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be?
He's just fucked off and left us.
We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Not be emotional. Part of me wants to say not really, you're better than nothing, I guess. But that feels too mean. You make my day every day, Paimon.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing, Paimon.
Aww.
So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? The stars?
We'd gaze at the stars, just like this.
Wow.
We travel through the universe, always by each other's side. If nothing else, I just want to know what happened.
Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles, and you too, Teyvat.
Aww. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles.
You know what? We've talked too long about this.
No, I want to hear more. Give me more
Let's talk
lore.
about something happy instead, because if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Don't worry about it, Paimon.
All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Well, this is a first. Paimon not going to bed before me.
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Good night then, Paimon.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Aww. Memories of your sibling fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep. I love their friendship.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Dane? Did I forget?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you?
Aww.
All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Huh? Why are you going back into the forest? Why do we seem so confused and so groggy? Aww. How did I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up to switch shifts? Hang on a moment. Where is Paimon anyway? Ah, I vaguely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him, seeing how I hadn't woken up yet? Have we somehow travelled back in time? And are taking the place of our brother? Whatever the case, looks like it's just me here for now. Guess it's time to stretch my limbs and have a look around. Wait, did that noise come from inside the house? Paimon, is that you? No reply. I should go inside and check. You're currently in a special story mode and cannot complete this action. I knew it! I can't even access the map. Hold the fuck on. Will it let me go up? Wait, I'm fascinated by this. It all looks the same. What the? Okay.
I shouldn't stray too far. Dane and Paimon still aren't back.
Oh, they actually gave Trevor a voice line because Paimon's not here. What the fuck?
Go!
You will able to continue even if you leave. Do you wish to leave? Interesting. So you'll be able to continue even if you go to the normal map, I guess? Ah, so there's a line down there. I want to see like how big this area is that they have like trapped us in. Ah, so it goes... This is just like, it's been a long time since they've done anything like this, so I'm curious. Alright.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Ah!
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Begone!
This outfit. It looks like the Abyss Order outfit. Like it's got like, it's not anywhere near the same, but it's like got the same motifs of like this like six-pointed star. It looks like maybe like someone who was like part of the Hungarian royal family or something. I'm only here to look for my traveling companion.
Your travel companion? You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
He has the Canarian eyes. Oh wait.
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
I thought so. Still, I don't know if I can trust this person's word just yet. You were nearby last night?
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
The fuck? Something strange about this person. I need to find out what he's hiding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I think I'm better off waiting here for them to come back.
If you must. Suit yourself.
Grinding for tackling melee.
I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
I'm no villain.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
May I join you?
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You understand me?
He seems kind of a little bit, you know? Relax, I've been around. It takes a lot to faze me.
Come on then.
Oh. Why do you keep a hilly troll at home?
Mind your own business. Don't worry. He isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
You're from Conria, aren't you?
Huh? You know Conria? Who are you, exactly? And how do you know I'm from Conria?
I've met others from Conria. Your eyes.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
I follow no god, though I count some of them as my friends.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
The voice direction of this is very interesting. That sounds a little too black and white.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What is the curse of immortality exactly?
The curse? It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So how come you're not already a hilly troll, mate? So Ida is just like Dane, someone who bears the curse of immortality. Yeah, like, even Dane is more eroded than this guy, because Dane has like the patch over one eye where he started to get erosion. So why did some people turn into hilly trolls where you were afflicted by this curse instead?
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But Those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
Finally answering a question that has long been debated in the lore community. Well, that makes sense. So, who is this hilly child to you?
He is caribert, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me.
Oh.
Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight.
Mondstadt.
Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hillichurl right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
What happened to his mother? I'm guessing she died.
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I'm sorry.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
Is he, like, good? Like, caribert? Like, is he, like, dying, or what do you plan to do now?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but
Why
I do
wasn't
have
he
other
there
things
before,
I
though?
wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
The voice direction on this is so interesting. Oops. Hello, my dude.
Over here.
A crafting bench?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Recover his clarity of mind? When we were in the chasm, Dane said that the curse could not be undone. Is recovery really possible?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind
But he
from a
didn't,
state of
like,
deep
worship the
stupor.
gods.
It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania.
The
I
little
believe
laugh.
that it might just work.
Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book. From the
This guy is
Royal
losing his mind.
Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
There must have been a reason it was banned.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do, huh?
I mean, fair.
The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
I understand. No matter what, you have to try.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes.
Yeah, fair.
Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. Yeah. As it happens,
Noises.
I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within.
That's called arthritis, mate.
Oh, thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
That looks like the Rukashava mushrooms, but they're red. A mushroom?
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
I've picked some before, yes.
Oh, wonderful! Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
I'm sus about this whole situation because at first I thought we'd like somehow gone back in time. But the whole thing with like Paimon never leaves our side. Ever. Like she would not willingly just like follow Dane and leave us. So I'm very sus about the fact that she's just not here. And has continued to not be here. Like, why? So many questions. Why did Dane not even mention her when he woke us up? Why were we so, like, groggy? And, like, unable to really wake up? That's the first time it's ever shown us like that before.
Without your help, oh, goodness knows how long this would take me. Thank you.
Okay, craft. Nameless taboo medicine of the royal court. The smell of this stings your nose and will not easily fade. According to the records, this medicine requires the power of the god of wisdom to awaken the adult mind. Perhaps it might be able to resist the curse. Strange mushroom. Can mushrooms really grow in a field like this? Interesting. It's pretty though. A sickness unto near death.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Excuse me?
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the god of wisdom for its restorative effects. Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Ouch, that can't be easy for someone from Conria. Since he needs the god of wisdom's power, should I get Nahida to help? Get it. Ida hates the gods. It could complicate things. I'll just do it his way.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Hum. Yeah, the voice structure is interesting. I kind of like the more it gets, it's like progressively getting a little bit more insane. But I think that, I guess that makes sense for his character because of like the degradation.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom, look at me! I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you.
Needing the help of the gods after they fucked him over must kind of suck.
You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul, my son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God. I beg of you.
I may not know the whole truth behind the cataclysm, but the people of Cambria have truly suffered. Why could Cambria and the Seven not coexist in peace? I feel like there's more to this.
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Things will get better. Administer the dose of medicine to the hilly child. I love how they say the hilly child and the quest log are not just like Caribert, which is his name.
Take it easy.
Caribert?
The hilly child seems almost lifeless. Its reactions to everything are incredibly weak.
Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it.
With your help, Ida feeds the newly made medicine to the hilly child.
Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert.
Anything?
Caribert, please say something.
Might take some time to take effect.
I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once.
How do we know that this is
Are you
Caribert,
still
though?
angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
Ida, stop.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was
He angry, yeah.
just deluding myself.
I mean, he has a right to be
The
angry.
gods of this
but-
world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
There may be other reasons it didn't work.
Other reasons. What do you mean?
Maybe it takes a full course of treatment.
Huh. You really think so?
You have to exhaust all options.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, what difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
That's the spirit. To have infinite time yet no hope can only be called torture.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Where did you get those mushrooms from anyway?
I grow them in that field.
Wait, in a field? Like a crop?
The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it.
Fine.
There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon.
Why
I'll
such
be
a
here
specific
watching
time?
caribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Got it.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Time passes quickly. Before you know it, it's 2 in the afternoon.
Please fetch the water. I'll be waiting here.
Honestly, props to the VA because this is not an easy voice acting performance to give. Like, they must have had to do a lot of takes of it. The fact that because you can't access the map in this special mode, it means you're actually having to walk everywhere. Give Ida the water. Wait, there are NPCs
The
here.
ecological issues in this area require further observation and analysis.
You scholars and your big words. You know what would really impress me? Fixing the humidity in this forest. My whole family's having a hard time with this climate. Seriously, all my old injuries are acting up.
Huh. I don't believe they were voiced before. That's interesting.
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
Brother. Strange mushroom watering water. You drew this water at 2 in the afternoon from a waterfall beside a statue of the Seven, just as Ida instructed. Ida carefully waters his field. See, Christine?
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Of course.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
You wait in the field for Ida to return. After a while... Uh-oh. Monsters, and so many of them. It looks like they're coming for this field. Does watering the field somehow attract monsters? Better fend them off. Interesting. Seems like it might have some ley line energy in the water. Which I guess would make sense for creating something like that.
My guiding stars shine for me.
You shall prevent.
Jesus, hell, Huge House does so much damage. I froze it. Oh, audio? Okay, hold on.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it.
Ida spreads the fertilizer evenly. Before long, the elemental energy within starts to take effect.
Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method. I suppose I will soon have to visit the statue of the Seven once more.
Why don't we just do it? Why does it have to be him? I like how we can just craft other things here. Like, we craft everything except the thing he needs. Ida, the medicine's ready.
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
Whether the curse denies you even this, you still have caribert.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the statue of the Seven.
See, the thing is, you could argue in real world terms, the caribert is basically brain dead. And so for stuff like this, I'm like, you could say, oh, at least you have caribert. But do you? Is he really, like, alive in any sense? Like, he's been like this for hundreds of years? It doesn't... he's not alive in any meaningful way. He doesn't even look the same. But I mean, I guess that guy isn't thinking rationally because he's been cursed with immortality and slow erosion over thousands of years, so... I mean, I guess that makes sense. But, you know.
We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey! What was that? Caribert!
Probably just another hilly show. He left the house.
Oh no! He must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice him.
He was just there.
Come on! We have to catch up with him!
Are you sure it's him? I feel like it's just another hilly show. This is the way to Lila.
That's not Caribert.
There's no silk scarf around his arm.
Right. Caribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Still, this hilly show.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
Let's go have a look.
Yes. The more we know about hilly churls, the better.
Man. Follow the hilly churl. You good, bud?
did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Interesting. Unknown sanctuary. His creepy ass laugh, I don't vibe with it. Yeah, he's kind of losing it a little bit.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
Look.
Huh. It looks like they're, worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest.
They're going towards the
I've
chasm.
never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
The air here in this creepy scene, it's eerily familiar. Yeah, it's like the chasm. So basically, like, in our last Ainsliff Archon quest in 2.6, like a year ago now, and when we were underground in the chasm during that quest, there was basically, like, a very ancient ruins, and the hilly churls and other abyssal creatures basically were drawn to it because there was, like, some cleansing water there or something, which helped stave off the effects of the curse, and they basically went there to die. Like, so technically they're immortal, but the curse would slowly erode them. Okay, it's just your party setup.
Take it easy.
Interesting. I think I'm pretty good with this. Yeah, chest. This is basically the same architecture as Enkanomiya. And also, like, the stuff deep in the chasm. So it's all, like, unified civilization stuff under the original primordial god. Whoa.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Traveler got a voice line at least. Oh, cool.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Cole, mine's a command.
I don't know why I'm bothering this.
See?
This quest must be a long one, because we're what? Like, maybe like an hour and 15 in, and we've like barely seen Dame. And they wouldn't give us a Dainsliff quest where we hardly see him. Oh. This energy. Oh, you know what? The blue, like, energy in the wind, like, reminded me of the celestial nail, actually.
Huh?
Oh, hi.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
The night is cold. Stars.
Do your worst. Bring us.
What? Oh. This is all very primordial. Huh. How do we get in? Hmm. Oh, this probably teleports us, right?
Huh? How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
In the chasm, the like ruins that were there were upside down. Oh, interesting. We use this to open the things and then we go through the teleport to like switch it back. Ah. You were wilding. Yeah, I'll fucking say.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Oh. Oh, wrong button.
Take it easy.
Nice. Oh. Sure. Should we really be investigating all this shit? This seems sus. Bro, what the fuck? We crawled through them to myself. Well.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
This is the new cryo, Abyss person. An Abyss Herald? No, he doesn't look like someone from the Abyss Order.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
The Abyss Herald is kind of quiet. Oh, cool.
Quietly now. Busted.
My guiding stars!
Flee!
Can we get some energy, please? No.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, I have no energy.
Nice command.
Hear my prayer.
There we go.
So
Fortune Lecture. Secret Keeper of Fate's End. Ah ha 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 ha.
Higher, hands on fire!
quietly now. Gotcha.
Not now. Stars, shine for me.
Yield. Grant us your blessing.
Oh, why do I have no energy? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have expected that to happen. Ow.
Quietly now. Busted.
I'm not really getting the energy for this.
Here comes the catch.
For this fight.
The night is cold, cold. Mine's...
Flee. We shall
There we go.
Who was that? He was...
I've seen similar characters before.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Huh?
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
You have unconventional tastes.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
So he's being drawn in as well. So the abyss is like very alluring to the people of Khaenri'ah, I guess. I guess that's the best way to describe it. It kind of tempts them in. Something about the curse that has been placed on their bodies draws them in to the abyssal power. I honestly think it's an abyssal curse and not... Because the abyss existed long before the cataclysm. I think it's an abyssal curse, not a curse from the gods. It was just, for some reason, like, there was misinformation.
I think we've made it to the end.
What is that thing? Wrapped in chains, hanging in midair, emanating a sinister aura. There's no mistaking it. It's just like the defiled statue. Yeah. So the defiled statue must have been like drawing abysslings in as well. They're attracted to... This is abyssal power. This is just like the dark mud. The dark mud is abyssal power. So it does have something to do with the Abyss Order, and these worshipping Hillychurls remind me a little too much of the Grand Thief. Wait. I don't remember that dude. Ida, this place is bad news. We've got to go. Ida?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for a power that you covet?
Whose voice is that? It must be coming from right inside my head. Can't Ida hear it?
Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
A sinner?
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you.
So this was probably going to turn him into an abyssal creature, right?
And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Who in the world are you? What do these words mean? The voice, it's gone. I think the voice was directed at Ida, not us. It's gonna turn him into an Electro Abyss Lecter. Ida?
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
You alright now?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Something's not right about this place. We need to get out of here.
Oh, is that so? All right, as you wish.
You leave the ominous cave and return to Ida's house.
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay.
Don't we still need to go to the Statue of the Seven?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
I mean, sounds like a ridiculous idea.
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
Another dose of medicine is administered to the hilly child.
Caribert?
Oh?
Papa?
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son!
I can't believe it.
You see? It worked! Caribert can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation!
He's
yes,
doing this for
yes,
his own
this
sake,
is,
not his
this
son's.
Is what this feeling is.
His son is not going to have a good life.
How do you feel, Caribert? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a
Yeah, this guy's losing it.
long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait.
Yeah, the truth is going to be...
My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world.
Okay, so here's my thoughts on this. So, I think that this is cruel. I think what Ida has done is cruel, because it's selfish, it's for him, not his son, because his son is not going to have a happy life. His son is a hilly child in a world where hilly childs are maligned. He's basically, like, dying very slowly. Like, he's not going to have a good existence. If you yourself don't even want to be here, why are you making your child's son go through that and become aware? Like, what is living if it's not truly living? You know what I mean? I don't think it's fair to like, force him into that. Just let him die. And the same thing was, like, with the Chasm quest. The whole takeaway from that was, like, the Abyss Order were trying to resurrect well, not resurrect the Hilly Childs, but, like, make them more aware, and I guess do something similar to what has happened here, but, like, on a larger scale. And it drove the Hilly Childs mad. They were in agony, physical and mental agony, because they became aware of everything, and it was torturing them. So what this guy has done is a selfish plot to try and get his son back and his semblance, and kind of right the wrongs in his head and assuage his own guilt from, like, not being there for his son, but all he's doing is torturing his son.
There's no more Conry here, no more home, but do you know what that means? No more red sky, no more end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and, you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Father and son talk for a long while. Ida seems like a changed man after his religious experience.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
So the thing with the mask, it's supposed that hilly childs wear the mask because the sight of their reflections drives them mad. Yeah.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven.
It was an abyssal creature.
That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting.
Or it was the abyss itself.
Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one besieges a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
That was not a god, that was a sinner.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Fine, go ahead. Ida's experience has deeply affected him. Not that he was particularly stable to begin with, but this religious fervor is something else. I guess I better catch up with him anyway. There are monsters everywhere. I can't stand by and let him fall into their hands. I just want to see Dane. I'm kind of done with this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of bored of him. I'm over it. I don't really care about him. We've spent way too much fucking time with him.
Do you live in the fairy tale world as well? My name's Caribert. Nice to meet you.
I'm a little bit disappointed. Well, hopefully this is just the start. I mean, we've been at this for like 2 hours, and oftentimes these quests can run to like 4 hours or even more, so... hopefully.
Phew. Go!
Okay.
Quietly now. Gotcha. Things are about to get dark.
Not now. Stars, shine for me.
Yield.
Yeah, I really didn't need to do the whole rotation for that. Let me through! Thank you. Oh, wait. This water monster uses a dark power to command ice and frost in battle. Some of his attacks decrease the stamina of characters while dealing damage against them. Oh, interesting.
My guiding stars! Phew. Huh?
No. Impossible. What happened?
It's gone.
The Hilly Churl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion?
We couldn't have both seen the exact same illusion.
That's true. Yes, it
We
can't
have
have
been
been
told
an illusion. I
to trust
still
our
feel
own
that awesome and
eyes.
wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
You're turning into a zealot.
Could he really have been a sinner and not a god?
You take Ida, who seems to be in a trance, back to the small house. Aren't we more worried about where the fuck Paimon and Dane are? Like, it's been like a whole, like, more than a day. And Paimon never leaves us.
Caribert? Where has he gone?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
Maybe he ran off?
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his current state?
Then we have to find him first.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it. Oh no. Did he?
Oh. He saw himself in the mirror. He took off his mask.
The mirror! It's broken!
But hasn't the mirror been broken this whole time? That's a good point. Have we gone back in time? What does the broken mirror mean?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him. It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
How are we then going to know which Hilly Churl is him? If he doesn't have his scarf on anymore.
Caribert! Caribert! Where are you?
Uh-oh.
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a Hilly Churl? A Hilly Churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a Hilly Churl?
She's very aggro with us, though.
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are Hilly Churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
He's not going to take that well.
You... Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same! I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert!
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, forest rangers!
Stop, or the forest rangers and I will have to make you. Both sides calm down for now, thanks to your urging.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, forest rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet.
There are toilets in Teyvat.
First, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling
New lord, there are
along
toilets in Teyvat.
that direction. So I left it alone.
That could well have been Caribert.
Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful! Let's go! We have to find him!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Honestly, I'm kind of bored and frustrated. I wish they would get to the good shit.
Caribert!
We found him.
Caribert, stop! It's me! It's Papa! Whatever you saw, it was all a trick. An illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Caribert, come back. It's time to go back. Caribert?
He's relapsed.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Caribert. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Hold on, something's not right with him.
Papa?
Caribert.
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa?
Is he gonna take off his mask?
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
What happened? Did I faint? I remember Caribert taking his mask off, but then...
Ah, traveler, you're awake. Finally,
Fucking
we
weather
can
outside.
rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
What do you mean, true identity?
I suspected it was you. Oh, from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
But I've never met you.
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic.
But Kaya is brown! How's this motherfucker related to him? he's white. What? So is he the leader of the Abyss Order? Or has the leader of the Abyss Order possessed him? Alberic?
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
I didn't see clearly.
That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
What? There's that term again, the loom of fate. The abyss is sinister and dangerous.
Huh. Sinister? Dangerous? Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Prince of Conria?
What did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
You know what I said at the beginning about us going back in time and taking the place of our brother with Dane?
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick! Traveler? Traveler?
That was a terrifying dream we had.
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
The founder of the Abyss Order, Alberic.
You mean Clotar Alberic? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
So we witnessed the memory, and our brother was there to witness the Abyss Order forming while he was traveling with Dane. My brother ultimately sided with him, didn't he?
You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
I have a story to tell you. Your words send Dane slip deep into thought.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the loom of fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
I also wish that I could know. This was not a happy memory.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Yes. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I need to check.
What is it?
I need to know what lies buried in this field.
The field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
After some time, you and Dainsleif discover what is buried in the field.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
Is it the remains of Caribert? We're done. You can open your eyes now.
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand.
It's Clotar and his wife.
Mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
I think that the bones of the man belong to Clotar Alberich.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clotar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Perhaps he did.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Our brother?
Who's he?
Oh, the voice that I heard inside my head?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the traveler? How is that possible?
It was just a memory. It all happened hundreds of years in the past.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
A sinner.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
Is this really the end of the quest?
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Oh, Paimon, one more thing.
What is it?
I missed you.
Huh?
Bro! We spent the entire quest hanging out with some dude I don't even like. I don't know, I'm kind of bummed out, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that about wraps it up for today. I hope you enjoyed. At the time, I did not really appreciate this quest. I found it stressful, disturbing, and boring. I missed Paimon and I missed Dainsleif. It was not really what I was expecting it to be. I think with time, I've been able to look back and appreciate it for the lore that it did give us. It gave us a lot of information that then served as the foundation for lots of theories and connecting a lot of dots. It's just at the time, I don't think it was very fun to play through for me personally. Next episode, we will be getting into Windbloom, hanging out with the gang, including some of the gang from Sumeru. So I'm really excited about that. As always, if you enjoy the content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.